Historic figures everyone should know. By history as biography. Attila the Hun was a notorious warrior and leader who played a significant role in the history of the Eurasian steppe in the 5th century. Known for his military tactics and conquests, Attila is considered one of the most feared and ruthless rulers in history. Attila was born around 406 CE, in what is now Hungary, to the ruling family of the Hunnic Empire. His father, Munzuk, was a tribal chief and a prominent military leader, and his uncles, Rua and Oktar, also held positions of power within the empire. At a young age, Attila was trained in horsemanship, archery, and hand-to-hand combat, skills that would serve him well in his future military campaigns. Attila's rise to power began in 434 CE, following the death of his uncle Rua. At the time, the Hunnic Empire was ruled by a confederation of tribes, and Attila and his brother Bleda were appointed joint rulers of the empire. Together, they embarked on a series of successful military campaigns, expanding the empire's territory and consolidating their power over neighboring tribes. Attila's military tactics were based on speed, mobility, and surprise. He relied heavily on his cavalry, which was composed of skilled horsemen and archers, to launch swift and devastating attacks on his enemies. He also used a network of spies and scouts to gather intelligence on his opponents and exploit their weaknesses. One of Attila's most famous military campaigns was the invasion of the Eastern Roman Empire in 441 AD. The Eastern Roman Empire was weakened by internal conflicts and struggling to defend its borders from various invaders. Attila saw an opportunity and launched a massive invasion, attacking cities and towns throughout the Balkans and the Danube River Valley. Despite facing strong resistance from the Eastern Roman army, Attila was able to capture several key cities, including Philippopolis and Nisus. He then turned his attention to the city of Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. However, he was forced to withdraw his forces after a failed siege, due to a combination of disease and lack of supplies. After his failed invasion of the Eastern Roman Empire, Attila turned his attention to the Western Roman Empire, which was also facing political instability and military threats. In 451 CE, he invaded Gaul, modern-day France, with the aim of conquering the region and establishing a Hunnic kingdom there. He was met by a coalition of Roman and Visigoth forces at the Battle of the Catalonian Plains, near the city of Troyes. The battle was a brutal and bloody affair, with both sides suffering heavy losses. However, the coalition forces were ultimately able to defeat Attila's army, forcing him to retreat back to the Hunnic Empire. The Battle of the Catalonian Plains is considered one of the most significant battles in European history, as it marked the beginning of the end of Attila's military campaigns. Attila's legacy as a warrior and conqueror has been the subject of much debate and controversy over the years. While some historians view him as a bloodthirsty tyrant who brought death and destruction to the lands he conquered, others see him as a visionary leader who sought to unite the tribes of the Eurasian steppe and establish a powerful Hunnic empire. Regardless of one's opinion of Attila, there is no denying the influence he had on the history of the region. His military tactics and conquests helped shape the geopolitical landscape of Europe and Asia, and his legacy continues to be felt to this day.